Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
So I got a question. I got a question for you guys. Do God hate? Do God hate? He doesn't hate. You said no. What about you say, Karen? No? What about you? No, I said, do God hate? All day? All right, all day. We're going to see, listen, we're going to see what the Bible say. We're going to see, listen, Karen, I want you to stay with me, because y'all learning some stuff today. You learning that this is your book. The Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is your book, right? So we're gonna see right now if God hates, because we're gonna reveal something today. Read.
The book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel.
To who?
To Israel.
The so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
By Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord.
He said, I loved you, saith the Lord. We just got done saying he's talking about Israel, because he ain't talking about everybody. He's talking about Israel. The so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read. This is simple. Read.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So just like you said, like God hate every day, because you see murders and stuff every day. That's judgment. That is pure judgment of wicked people, of the wickedness in our community. We not following law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
It said, now we saying it's not Esau, Jacob's brother. Right? So we got Esau and we got Jacob. Listen up.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
What did God say?
And I hated Esau.
He said, I hated Esau. So God hates. And he hates Abraham. It just said that, Karen. Let's read it again, Karen. And I'm going to show you again. Listen, this is in the Old Testament, Karen. This is in Malachi. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you in the New Testament, too. Because this is what we do, Karen. This is what we do. We get in this book and we study it. Read it one more time for Karen.
Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
He said, I hated Esau. So is Esau a friend or is he an enemy?
Enemy.
That's right.
Hey, Robert, don't be scared. Enemy. Javier, he got to be enemy, right? So Karen, we just got done talking. We just showed you that Jacob, that guy hated Esau, and he loved Jacob. The so-called Jacob, his name was later changed to Israel. This is where you get the 12 tribes right here. The so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans right here. Right? So we're going to show you to you in the New Testament, and then we're going to reveal who this Esau is. Because too long, we've been calling this man by another name. But today you're going to get to understand it. Read.
The book of Romans.
New Testament, book of Romans, New Testament. Stay with me, Javier, Karen, and Robert.
Chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written in Malachi, read.
Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
You see how it was redundant? It just said the same exact thing. It just said the same exact thing. Wait, Javier, are you good? Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me, Javier. Stay with me. Stay with me. You got a flyer? You got a flyer?
Okay, go ahead, Robert.
All right, go ahead. So it said, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So I have a question. I want to ask you a quick question. Who is Esau according to the Bible? What nation of people that's here right now, who is Esau according to the Bible?
I never heard of it.
You never heard of it. See? Your churches has never said this before. They have never taught you this in your churches before. Well, we got to find out, who is this Esau? Who is this Esau we got? Come on, step up, y'all. Step up. Because y'all getting a good education today. The so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So, we're about to find out who is Esau according to the Bible. Let's read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife,
So Isaac was one of our forefathers. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Isaac is treated for his wife. Why? So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to give you a little history right here. Why don't you come over here? Come on, step up, because right now, what's your name, bro? Luis. We're teaching the people out here who is Esau according to the Bible. Because if I just asked who is Esau according to the Bible, nobody understood and nobody know who Esau according is to the Bible. But we're going to give the education today right now. Read.
Because she was barren.
Because she couldn't get pregnant. So Isaac is treated on the Lord. Listen up, guys. And treated on the Lord about his wife being barren. So here we go.
Because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her.
It said the children struggled in there. The children struggled in her stomach, right? The children struggled in her stomach, right? Now read.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
She said, why is this happening to me? This is a good thing. At first I was barren, now I'm pregnant, but why am I having all these complications? Why am I having all this hurt? Right? Read.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
It said 2 nations are in thy womb. So let me get, bro, I got a question for you. I forgot. Excuse me, what's your name again? Louis. Louis. So if you got 2 nations in thy womb, you got 2 nations. Is that the same people, or is it two different people?
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
You can, okay, all right, that's good. I like your honesty. Robert, what about you? It says 2 nations of people. So I asked the question like this. Is Spain, I got you. Is Spain and France the same nation, or is 2 different nations?
Bring it out.
2 different nations, right? So they got different languages and they got different cultures. They got different everything. The Bible just said this too. Step up, y'all. Step up, because y'all interested in there. I see that you're interested in this, right? I'm gonna ask you some questions in a few minutes too. So be ready, all right? So read that.
2 nations are in thy womb.
So it said 2 nations is in thy womb. Read.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
It said 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So, hey, bro, that just stepped up here. What's your name? What's your name, bro?
Ruben.
Ruben? All right, step up, because we're revealing who Esau is according to the Bible. All right? So we're giving the education. We're giving the education on who Esau is. It said 2 manner of people. It said 2 nations, and 2 manner of people is going to be separated from thy bowels. Read that.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
It said one people is going to be stronger than the other people. So in 1929, when the stock market crashed, right? Who was jumping off the buildings? Who was jumping off the buildings committing suicide? And what the other people, and then you had the other people, it was just another Tuesday.
Bring it out.
It was just another Tuesday for our people. I want you to tell who was jumping off the building in 1929 when the stock market crashed. It was white people. White people were jumping off buildings because they had lost all that money. But the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, it was just another Tuesday. Because we was already dirt poor at that time.
Bring it out.
Read.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
It said the elder shall serve the younger. So there's a time in history, in our history, where it said the elder served the younger. During King David's reign and King Solomon reign. Read.
And the first, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
There were twins in the room. They were fraternal twins. They weren't identical. And they're going to give description of these twins. They're going to give the description of these twins right here. Right? Read.
And the first garment.
They said the first one came out red, all over, like a hairy garment. Who is that? They call them rednecks. If they hold their breath too long, they turn red. Put them in the sun too long, they turn super red. Little lobsters, right? And then I'll read.
And they called his name Esau.
They call him what?
His name Esau.
That's because he can see his blood through his skin. I'm finishing up. Read.
And after that came his brother out.
He said after that came his brother out. So they didn't give him a description on what he looked like, because everybody in that time looked like, had the same color. He was black. That was black. They had melanin in his skin. So right now, that was it on there, right? Read.
And his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
That's Jacob, which was later named, changed to Israel, and that's for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right. And and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them.
So we just described who Esau is according to the Bible.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.